Bonsoir, Efeler. How are you doing?
I'm okay, thank you.
We have an Olympics game MVP in front of us. Brought you here to Turkey now.
It's cool. It's cool. I think it was a good choice for me, also before the Olympics game in Paris. You know, the season, last 5 seasons I play so much, and I think in Turkey, the championship is maybe level less than Italy. I can take care of my body and also play in a great team with big objective. I think it's a good choice and I feel good there.
And speaking of the tough competitive arena in the volleyball, you play lots of matches and you're one of the first players that raised his or her voice. And you just came back from India and you also went to Italy in the last month. You played 9 games in total, I think. How do you feel like? What would you like to say about this packed schedule?
Every year, every season, every player complain about the schedule is so hard. Physically and also mentally, so it's so hard to play 3 games in the week, and after the season you go directly in with national team and you travel all around the world, so it's not easy, but we have to do that. We try, we fight with a lot of players, with the FIVB, with the CEV for change this program, but it means like we can do nothing, so we just have to play volleyball and continue to make our job like this.
And I just mentioned you've been to India just last week. A Turkish men's team played for the first time in the Club World Championship. What would you like to say about your representation? How was the travel to India and also the games there?
For me, it was the 3rd time playing this competition, so every time is a big pleasure to be part of this tournament with the best team of the world. Of course, we can choose the country where we go. This time was in India, so we make a big travel. But I have to say the organization was very good. We play bad, so it's not a good memory for us. We don't play our volleyball, and we will try to make better next time.
As you just said, you're going to do better next time. How do you keep this desire to win? You're 32 years old now and you've won pretty much anything in the field of volleyball. Like, how do you keep this desire to win?
I think it's the most important for one sportsman to have desire to win. The feeling is when you lose, you're so bad. I hate losing. Every time when I lose, I say it's the last time. I want to make everything for win the next time.
What about Olympics? France is going to be hosting Olympic Games this summer. What should we expect from Team France this summer from Olympics?
I think for our national team is the most important meeting of our career. We win the last Olympic Games in Tokyo and we have the chance to defend this title at home in Paris. So we are very exciting, and I think all the team, all the players, we are focused on this competition this summer. Every day we speak, we have a group on WhatsApp where we speak about this every day. We are so exciting to be here in Paris.
Now I want to come back to the club team. In the Champions League game against Berlin, there was a moment after you won the match point, all the team came running to you. And do you think that as a team, Halkbank managed to become a team together? Like, did you bond well so far?
For sure, we are a good group, very good group. We are I think like a family group. We live very good together. We can see during training, in the dressing room, every time smiling. I think we can play so much better. We have a lot of work to do because we see in Piacenza we can have a big level, but we also see our level can go down very fast. So I think we have to work, but the good thing is everybody live good together, like to be together. For me is the most important in volleyball.
Speaking of the team, we saw that on your Instagram stories that you play FIFA against your teammates.
In France?
Yeah.
Also in
Ankara, also here, yeah. Who plays the best, do you think, in the team?
For sure Mirza.
Mirza?
Yeah, he's second because I'm the first. But Mirza play good. Then it's not bad, but it's not in our level.
No?
You know?
I just asked you if you had desire to win, if you still had it. Do you also have this winning desire when you play FIFA?
Of course, it's crazy. Especially during summer when I play with national team, every week we have to buy a new joystick because we broke every joystick.
When you lose, you just throw it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And
because we bet also money, you know. So.
And I think since you are strong volleyball players, it's easier for you to break the consoles.
Yeah.
Now you just mentioned Mirza as a talented FIFA player.
Yeah.
What would you like to say about him as a volleyball player? Because he's an important upcoming talent for the Turkish volleyball. Mm-hmm. What would you like to say about him? And do you enjoy sharing with the younger talents about what you know about volleyball?
Yeah. Now Mirza arrived after the start of the season. He was in Izmir. It's very good for our team. He come. He's big talent. Physically, he's very, very strong. I think he have to work for me in the reception is the most important for him. And when he will take confidence in reception, he can be, I'm sure, one of the best players in the world. But when you are a receiver, this is the most important thing, the reception. And with this schedule, we don't have so much time to work, to go to training, to go to practice, because you play, you travel, you have to rest. So we don't have time for the moment to make a specific practice, you know. But I'm sure during the season we will find this time, and if I can help him for this reception, I will do my best.
Lots of players, like young talents, see you playing and they take you as an idol. Did you have some sort of an idol when you were growing up, when you were playing volleyball?
In volleyball, no. In volleyball, no, because, you know, my father was trainer and I was all the practice every time I was there. So I was this feeling like the volleyball player are my friend, you know. I can be fan of my friend, but I was a big fan of Earvin Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan.
Oh, you're a big basketball fan as well?
Yeah, of course, Zinedine Zidane, a lot of football player, but the volleyball, it was like, the guys are my friends, so I can be fan.
You have this attack style that is called Enga back. You aware of that? You heard of it before?
It's okay.
How do you feel about this legacy that you leave behind in volleyball field?
I don't know, it's something strange because I do this like for the first time during a game and little bit viral, you know. A lot of time I see some coaches in France of young guy and they are angry with me about that because they try to practice good with this young guy and they don't care, they just want to do this. It's funny, it's funny.
Now, can we ask for you to set up a dream six of volleyball players at the moment? Can you do it off the top of your mind or no?
At the moment?
Yeah, or it can be like some retired players as well, it doesn't matter.
Setter, I will say for the moment, I will say De Checo and Bruno. Receiver, I will say Leon, Lucarelli and Leal. Opposite, I will say Nimir. Libero, Genia Grebenikov so far. And middle blocker, maybe Simon and Bart.
And you're really coach of the team, like your ultimate team, right?
I'm the president.
Ah, you're the president.
Yeah.
You're the GM of the team. Is there a women's volleyball player that you enjoy watching, if you watch any?
I don't watch so much volleyball female, but of course Paola Egonu. And also because I was in Italy and I like all this fighting, you know, especially about the racism. Of course, she's a very good player. I like to watch when Paola play, yeah.
I just watched her last week here when she played against the Turkish team, Vakıfbank, and she's just amazing.
I think she can play with us.
Yeah, she can compete with you,
yeah,
I agree. We know that you're quite into doing music and you do your own music as well. How did you come up with this idea and what are the receptions about your music?
I started the music before playing volleyball. I was playing football with my friend and we just have one part when we live where we can go to make music, you know, to go to the studio. And I start like this. After volleyball take a lot of space, but I find a way for continue. 4 years ago, it's start to be serious. I continue, I enjoy to do the music. I think all the sportsmen need to have something for forget depression and training and volleyball every day.
And something off the field, right?
Yeah, for me it's the music and it's good. For the moment it's going very good, so I'm happy.
I have a question about you coming to Turkey as well. How did you find Ankara and Turkey so far? How does it feel to play in front of Turkish fans?
It's cool. It's very cool. I played 3 times against Ankara before in the past. Nimir, one of my best friends, was playing in Ankara the years before, so we speak a lot about Ankara, and Ankara have a big history in the Turkish volleyball. For me, it was new objective, you know, new championship, with a new culture also, so I was exciting to come in Ankara.
Before we end, I know that you speak a lot of languages, more than one, and I have this question for non-Turkish players. Do you speak any Turkish?
No.
Any words? No?
Bad words.
Bad words only? But would you understand if I say teşekkürler?
No.
It means thank you.
Okay,
thank you for the
so
interview.
much.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you so much. Thank you.